Good morning, everyone. This is Angelos Zittis from IronFX, bringing you the morning comment for the 31st of August. NAFTA negotiations to enter final day. US and Canadian negotiators entered the third day of negotiations, agreeing to resolve any differences on Friday with Mexico. Despite the issues and differences remaining still on the table, increased optimism about the final agreement for a trilateral deal of NAFTA prevails. US President Trump sounded optimistic that Canada would finally sign the deal, while Canadian Foreign Minister stated that the atmosphere remains constructive and that a lot of ground has been covered. Depending on the outcome later today, we could see volatility rising for the greenback and the loonie. USD CAD rallied yesterday and during today's Asian session as the NAFTA negotiations progressed, breaking all three of our resistance levels and landed above the 1.30 resistance line, now turned to support. We see the case for the pair stabilize for now. However, it may prove sensitive to any further NAFTA developments, as well as the US-Sino trade dispute issue, showing some bullish tendencies. Should the bulls continue to drive the pair's direction, we could see it breaking the 1.3040 resistance level and aim higher for the 1.3070 resistance hurdle. On the other hand, if the bears take over, we could see the pair moving downwards towards the 1.30 support line and even lower towards the 1.2965 support zone. Further US-Sino trade tensions seem to fuel the US dollar. According to media, US President Donald Trump is prepared to escalate the trade war with China. Headlines were made as he stated in an interview that it may impose the new tariffs as early as the public comment period ends next week. Analysts commented that there is an ongoing trend for the US dollar to rise on trade frictions, which has negatively affected the emerging markets, which in turn again fuels the US dollar's rise. Should there be any further headlines on the issue, we could see the US dollar strengthening. Please be advised that gold also had substantial volatility yesterday as its price dropped by roughly $9 and later made up for its prior losses. Rebounding. Eurodollar traded in a sideways manner yesterday, dropping somewhat and breaking the 1.1675 support line, now turned to resistance, and hovering slightly below it. Technically, it should be noted that the pair has also broken the upward trend line incepted since the 15th of August, and hence we lift our bullish bias in favor of a sideways movement. Please be advised that the pair may prove sensitive not only to headlines regarding fundamental issues, but also to financial releases later on today. Should the pair find fresh buying orders along its path, we could see it breaking the 1.1675 resistance line and aim higher for the 1.1740 resistance level. On the contrary, if the pair comes under selling interest, we could see it breaking the 1.1623 support line and aim lower for the 1.1575 support area. Today's economic highlights. In the European session from the UK, we get the nationwide HPI for August. From Germany, the retail sales growth rate for July. From France, the preliminary CPI EU normalized for August. And from the Eurozone area, the preliminary CPI rate for August, as well as the unemployment rate for July. In the American session, we get from the US the final University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Indicator for August, as well as the Baker Hughes oil rig count figure. For more information, please read the full comment on IronFX.com or download our app and get all the information you need to trade. You can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google Plus to get more trading ideas. This is Angelos Zittis from IronFX, wishing you solid trading.